gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka the Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworm Reviews. Sit back and relax as we dive into 50 Shades Darker, the second of the 50 Shades trilogy by E.L. James.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Just to let you know, things are going to get very adult here today. Let me rephrase that. Things will be adult as much as a 50 Shades book can be. You've been warned. 2 years ago, I looked at the first 50 Shades book, and it's just as bad as you think it is. Long, pointless, problematic relationship goals, bloated with tons of sex scenes that barely enter into the world of BDSM, and flat characters. Now, with the latest movie out, I'm forced to return to the franchise, but I'll admit I'm kinda curious to see where things go. I don't expect much, it's 50 Shades, but with how the first book ended, I wonder what could happen next. Quick recap of the first book. Anesthesia Steele leaves Christian Grey. Wait a minute. Steele? Grey? 50 Shades. God damn it! Obvious symbols aside, Steele leaves Grey after he spanks her with a belt to see what a punishment feels like, admitting she cannot give herself to a man who will not love her. That's it. The contract that takes up most of the book is never signed, and we end where we begin. Pointless. So how does 50 Shades Darker start? He hits mommy with a belt. Get up. Get up. You are one fucked up bitch. 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 This is going to be fun. 3 days have passed since Anna left Christian, and she has locked herself away from the outside world. I have spoken to no one, not even my mother or Ray. I don't have the capacity for idle talk now. No, I want none of it. I have become my own island state, a ravaged, war-torn land where nothing grows and the horizons are bleak. Truly, she will have to overcome one of life's most difficult challenges. That is until the very next page when she gets an email from Christian. I know that tomorrow is the gallery opening of your friend's show, and I'm sure you've not had time to purchase a car, and it's a long drive. I would be more than happy to take you, should you wish. FYI, Christian has been showering Anna with a bunch of expensive gifts, and he replaced her old car with a new one, but when they broke up, she left it with him. She doesn't have much choice if she wants to support her dear friend, but what she really wants... I miss him. I really miss him. I love him. Simple. Like I said, Tumblr fangirl. No sense of self-preservation. Why would I stay when things have reached such an impasse? We were each skirting around our own issues. My fear of punishment, his fear of... what? Love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. So they meet up and talk about how they miss each other, but how each of them did stupid things. Anna for not using the safe word and being more open about her feelings, and Christian for not showing the love Anna wants. So the two come to an agreement. Anastasia, I want to start again. Do the vanilla thing, and then maybe once you trust me more, and I trust you to be honest and to communicate with me, we can move on and do some of the things that I like to do. And like that, they are back together, but this time taking it slow, to learn more about each other. But as things seem to turn around, Anna may see more of Christian's dark side when a mysterious girl appears. What do you have that I don't? She asks sadly. My anxiety turns to fear. I'm sorry, who are you? Me? I'm nobody. And who cares? Let's get to the sexy sex. I undo his waistband and fly, then yank down his jeans and boxers, and he springs free. Wow! That's the main plot of 50 Shades Darker, and it's just as bad as before with all the same problems. from Christian being possessive of Anna to frightening degrees. "You are mine," he snarls, emphasizing each word, to how he keeps interfering with Anna's life, like becoming the owner of the publishing company she works at. "Really? You've bought it? SBI? Already?" He blinks at me warily. "Possibly. You have or you haven't?" "Have." "A rich businessman having conflicts of interest while hiding a dark sexual life? Who would have thought of that?" And Anna is no innocent in this either. She too has the same issues with Christian because both get jealous when the other meets with the opposite sex that isn't them. Relationship goals, you are not. Anna also finally meets the mysterious woman known as Mrs. Robinson, Elena, the woman who introduced Gray to the world of BDSM when he was 15. She's a bad guy because of obvious wrongdoing, but she's also there to belittle Anna about how she can never understand Christian and that she can never satisfy him with a vanilla lifestyle, so she would be better off leaving him, which goes nowhere. Which is one of my biggest gripes with the book, how it sets up several plot lines that go nowhere or end with no real impact. Question: what's the main plot line of 50 Shades Darker? From what I've said, it sounds like Anna and Christian try to make the relationship work, but when one of Christian's ex-subs, Leo, comes back, it brings to light one of the dark sides of BDSM, Subdrop. She's a woman who left Christian, but when she discovers Anna, she goes mad, wanting to have Christian again in her life. Subdrop is a form of depression that happens after an intense scene, which, if not treated properly, can lead to serious issues down the line. Anyone who is a part of the BDSM community is informed about this issue, and James has a real opening to bring out the darker shades of it, a chance to build drama and conflict between the leads as the two continue to find a balance with each other. Which is why she is barely mentioned in the book, only interacts with the cast 3 times, and her plotline gets resolved with another 150 pages left in the book. So what other conflicts are there? Well, there's the part where Anna's boss in the publishing company tries to take advantage of her. That ends quickly. Then there's the time Christian disappears in a copter crash, which ends in the following chapter. Really? Every time the book has something that's really interesting, it puts an end to it almost immediately. Even when we are given looks into Christian's past. In the first book, we are told he had a crack whore mother who died before he was adopted. In this one, "I'm a sadist, Anna. I like to whip little brown-haired girls like you because you all look like the crack whore, my birth mother." I'm sure you can guess why. So he's into BDSM because he feels he is worthless by his crack whore mom while taking his frustrations out on women that look like her. This isn't BDSM. BDSM means a lot of things to several people, but the main factor is trust. When you get into BDSM, you are telling the person you trust them with your body. Regardless if it's for pleasure, or pain, or fetish, you don't do it with just anyone. In the wrong hands, you could put yourself in serious danger. I know, cause I'm a member of that community. You think I have that gear just for show? Since these books have become popular, they have sparked a lot of interest in BDSM, but it's giving people the wrong idea of it. When you do a scene with someone, you're saying, "I trust you with my body," and the power that comes with it. That's what BDSM is. Not because mommy didn't love me. Which is funny because the book at points tries to point out how BDSM is a good lifestyle with those who consent to it, but just because you have people say that doesn't stop the fact that the only people we see who do it are Christian and Mrs. Robinson. The rest of the book is Christian taking Anna to rich places, then having sex. That's it. Plus, since Christian agreed to not do any BDSM unless Anna wants it, this BDSM book has next to little BDSM. You know, there's this webcomic called Safeword about a hetero couple performing a BDSM scene that's more accurate, erotic, and responsible with BDSM than 2 books of 50 Shades. The fact that it's a furry comic only adds insult to injury. So yeah, 50 Shades Darker is just as bad as the first. Take away the wrongful depictions of BDSM, and you only have an aimless book that is too scared to have too much conflict. It's a waste of time, and God only knows what will happen in the end. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about 50 Shades Darker? If you have a book you would like me to review, let me know in the comments below. I'm almost too scared to see what book I have waiting for me. Please be something good. Please be something good. Please be something good. Please be something... Oh, God. Like, share, and discuss. Until next time, have a nice day.